All right. Let's speak English, not Spanish.
Got it. We'll stick to English from now on. If there's anything specific you'd like to talk about, just let me know.
So the topic is how to build a strong personal brand online. My exact question is, how do you determine your truly unique value proposition, UVP?
Great question. Determining your unique value proposition, or UVP, usually involves identifying what sets you apart from others in your field. That could be your specific skills, experiences, values, or even the way you engage with your audience. It often helps to reflect on your strengths, get feedback from others, and really understand the needs of your target audience. Let me know if you want more detailed steps.
So, what practical steps can someone take to identify this kind of core brand identity before creating any content?
Absolutely. A few practical steps would be: one, self-reflection. Take some time to list out your strengths, passions, and what you genuinely enjoy doing. Two, audience research. Understand who your target audience is, what their pain points are, and what kind of solutions they're looking for. Three, competitor analysis. Look at others in your field, identify what they offer, and see where you can differentiate yourself. Four, feedback and surveys. Ask for feedback from your current audience or peers to get insights on what they value most about you. Five, define your mission and vision. Clearly articulate what you stand for and where you want to go in the future. These steps can help you build a strong foundation before you start creating content. Let me know if you want more details on any of those.
All right. Thank you. Now, what's the best way to maintain authenticity and transparency while still presenting a professional image?
That's a great question. I think the key is to strike a balance between being genuine and maintaining professionalism. One way to do this is by sharing your personal stories and experiences that align with your brand values, but always keeping the tone respectful and considerate. It's also helpful to be transparent about your journey, including both successes and challenges. Another aspect is consistent communication. Make sure you engage with your audience honestly, respond to feedback, and stay true to your core values. That way, you build trust while keeping a professional image.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. If
yeah,
wish,
I have
absolutely.
another. I have another question. Sorry. So, if one has an audience spread across multiple platforms like LinkedIn and Instagram, or maybe even TikTok, how should you adapt the content and tone for each platform, but maintaining the brand consistency?
That's a fantastic question. The key is to tailor your content to fit the unique style and audience expectations of each platform while keeping your core brand identity consistent. For example, on LinkedIn, you might focus on professional insights, thought leadership, and industry trends with a more formal tone. On Instagram, the content can be more visual, engaging, and personal with a casual and relatable tone. On TikTok, short, creative, and entertaining videos work best, and you can be more playful and informal. The trick is to maintain consistent visual elements, messaging, and brand values across all platforms, but adapt the delivery to match each platform's strengths and audience preferences. It's all about balancing consistency with platform-specific adaptation.
Thank you. Now, another question. What are the most effective strategies for managing your online reputation? I mean, like including handling constructive criticism or negative comments or even hate. How do you address that?
That's definitely important. A few effective strategies include: One, stay calm and professional. Always respond to criticism with a level-headed and respectful tone. This helps maintain your credibility and shows maturity. Two, listen and acknowledge when receiving constructive criticism. Acknowledge the feedback and show that you value it. This can turn a negative experience into a positive one. Three, set boundaries. For more toxic or hateful comments, it's important to set clear boundaries. You can moderate comments, block or report users when necessary, and create a safe environment for your community. Four, engage positively. Engage with your audience regularly in a positive and transparent manner. This builds trust and helps mitigate the impact of any negativity. Five, focus on the positive. Highlight positive feedback and success stories to reinforce your brand's reputation. Celebrating your community helps create a supportive environment. By combining these strategies, you can effectively manage your online reputation and build a resilient and positive presence.
Thank you. Now I've got the last question. How do you really measure your success? Like beyond the follower count, what are other most meaningful metrics, like measurable metrics? I don't know, like specific engagement rate. Like how do we measure that?
Absolutely. There are definitely several meaningful metrics beyond just follower count. For instance, engagement rate is crucial. It includes likes, comments, shares, and saves, and shows how actively your audience is interacting with your content. Another important metric is reach and impressions, which tell you how many people are seeing your content and how often. Conversion rates are also super valuable as they measure how many people are taking a desired action, like signing up for a newsletter or making a purchase. Additionally, audience growth 3 helps you understand how quickly your audience is expanding over time. And qualitative metrics like sentiment analysis, looking at the tone of comments and feedback, can give you deeper insights into how your audience feels about your brand. Combining these metrics gives you a well-rounded picture of your success.
Thank you. Thank you a lot.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you have any more questions down the line, just let me know.
I had one more question. It was connected to money. So basically, how do you pass from good personal brand, successful personal brand, to really selling products?
That's a great...
Yeah.
No worries, I got you. So typically once you have a solid personal brand, the next step is to really understand your audience's needs and pain points. From there, you can create products or services that genuinely solve those problems. It's also important to build trust through consistent value, whether that's through free content, webinars, or other resources. Once you've established that trust and authority, you can gradually introduce your products in a way that feels natural and aligned with your brand. And of course, collecting feedback and iterating on your offerings is key to long-term success. Let me know if you'd like more details on any specific part.
Thank you. That's for all for now. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you think of anything else later on, just let me know. Have a great one.
You too.